before they kick us off, I made it through. Yo, I just wanted to say with you, not to be it's fun work. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's hard to be consistent. But if you have proper mismanagement, proper discipline, patience needed, all of that. Ooh, sorry. You can't hear me? Baba Booey. Where's that music coming from? I can't stop the music. I don't know what's going on. It's like where's that music coming from? Oh, there it is. What happened with Amazon? Man, the day just never ends. Can you hear me better now? Baba Booey, Baba Booey. It's because I had music going. YouTube's algorithm starts to mess with you. Can you hear it better now? Yeah, cool. So, if you saw how miserable I was, it was partially because of this position I have on. I shorted the cues last week. Again, I've got a lot of positions on with the cues, but after I covered all the naked calls and I decided to go short the cues and they gapped up on me, I refused to cover. I added to it, and then now it's a week later and I'm still in the position. So I'm a miserable fucktard right now. And that's my problem. See, again, I don't lose money trading VWAP reversals because they're very good trades, right? I lose money on everything else. And that's why I preach maybe you shouldn't do anything else because I know it doesn't work for me. Every time I do something else, something goes wrong. I mean, this is just a dumb trade, but I'm trying to fight my way through it. I'm short. I shorted 82.50, 85, 87.50. But if it breaks, the highs from a couple of days ago, I'm gonna have to eat this loss because there's no way I'm letting them break to 400 without me covering. But what you witnessed today in that hour or 2 hours when I was running the camera, it was a difficult, choppy market with no follow through on either side. And it can be very, very frustrating, right? And I chose very poorly out of the gate with this GPS trade. If I had just listened to myself, see, I wanted to, yeah, Ross was good, my man. Um, what was unique about the day, it seemed like I was having a really bad day. I don't watch my own videos. I can't stand to look at my own face. But I know what I was saying. It was a wretched, vile day, but it was most of what that awfulness was coming from was the fact the market just does not want to pull back. Oh, I'm hedged. Oh yeah. I sold a ton of puts against my short position right now. Yeah, so I've actually offset the loss by 2 grand already. Still in the hole. But if we could sell off one day, oh, freaking one day, give me one day and I'll get out. But here's the thing, the day trades all worked. I mean, Zim, for God's sakes, 1 minute multi day VWAP reversal on Zim, bang. while I was live. That Carvana trade turned out to be something nice. That saved my sanity. I bought a ton of the Carvana. I got the 3250 calls. I got the calls at 23 cents. We banged them out at 37. That ain't bad, percentage wise. I had the stock at 32.18, banged it out at 32, 50, 62, 75, and then banged out it all out at 50. That was pretty good. I had the gap short again. Again, it was the reason it was a bad trade is that I should have taken it long first because it broke the 1650. So the bottom line is, right, I've been doing this so long, I shouldn't let myself get this frustrated, but I'm just a person. It gets to me. And what also got to me was that we've been talking to some people that haven't been around in a while. And there were people out there thinking some crazy shit about me, just misinformed. And they truly believed something that was so bizarre that it actually got me off. It was sad and disturbing and appalling and repulsive. And I have to overcome all that. It doesn't make any sense. And then somebody was actually mad at me for something that I didn't even do. And I'm trying to explain, why would you believe that? And that was it. It just soured the whole day. It soured the whole day. For what my crew does, we do it like nobody else. It's why we do it the way we do it. Again, if you want to see what we do, all you got to do is email me. Right now, if anybody hasn't taken a trial, and guess what? If you have taken a trial and you still want to kick the tires one more time, just say, listen, man, I was in the chat room. It was a little bit too fast for me. I didn't get what was going on. You think you could throw me another couple of weeks? You're in. That's what I do. If you're genuinely want to learn, and you're not just some guy that thinks, hey, maybe I could get 2 more weeks and I could hear some free tips and make some money. If that's what you're thinking, then no, you're not allowed in. But if you genuinely want to learn and you think that another 2 weeks would really say, hey, you know what? Let me get a better feel for what you do. Maybe this time around, I'll plop down for a quarterly subscription. You're in. You're in. I'd rather give you 2 weeks than not give you 2 weeks. It doesn't cost me anything. It's just there are people that are just trying to exploit me. And the funny thing is, what are you exploiting? Let's say you got a free trial. All right, you hung out, you learned a few things. Then you said, hey, I want to try another one. All right, I'll give you another 2 weeks. And then you leave. And then 6 months later, hey, can I get another 2 weeks? What's your end game? It's not like we're giving out, again, we're not a stock pick service. We're in there just teaching what to do. And it's the same day every day. It's nothing new and exciting is going to happen. It's the same monotonous day. The stocks change, the environment changes. Obviously, we're in I hate this market right now. But it is what it is. And I appreciate that, Dave. It is what it is. If you're genuinely interested in learning how to trade, this is it. I'm a loser. Have you heard that before? I'm a loser. I'm an imbecile. I'm a schmuck. I have done everything there is to do wrong in this industry, and yet I'm still short the cues right now like an idiot. Not taking the loss. Everything I teach, I'm disobeying my own rule. I'm in a losing trade now. We'll be going on 6 days. What am I doing? But I have the money to try to fight my way through it. Most people can't do that. But the thing is, I shouldn't be doing it. I should be happy. I banged out the GPS trade 3 times. I caught that Carvana nice. I caught the toast. We got the ZIM. We even shorted the Qs near the highs of the day, made a couple of shekels. And all that gets ruined by this stupid free, again, I'm down. I was close to 10 grand on this stupid position because I'm stupid. It was, at one point it was $1,200. And I said, all right, it's $1,200, just a bad trade, just get out. And I was like, you know what? Screw this shit. I ain't getting out. And I said to myself, it's probably going to get worse. And then next thing you know, I'm down 3 grand. I'm like, well, here we are again. And then it was 5 grand. And I'm like, all right, I can't let this get out of hand. The thing is, it's not out of hand yet. So if we go down tomorrow, I can manage myself out of this terrible trade I'm in right now. And if it doesn't, there's going to be a cry uncle point where I'm going to have to cover, and that's the high 387.87 or whatever it is on the Qs. If we break out, I'm going to have to eat it. And I deserve the loss. I deserve to be flogged. I deserve to be flogged. Brother Numsy, scold me, flog me. I deserve to be beaten. It's just, I shouldn't do these dumb things anymore, you know? But that's what happens when you get 3 weeks of up in your face. I lose my freaking mind. But I just want to say, have a great weekend. If you are still interested in learning trading, and if today was your first day back, I'm sorry I was a miserable fucktard, but, you know, I tend to get into that, miserable freaking mode every once in a while. It's just it's one day. Monday will be different. Hopefully Monday will be a down day, and I'll be a lot happier. But you know what? If I have to eat the loss, I eat the loss. Again, I'll never do that again. So, all right. You all have a nice weekend. Be safe. Try to be nice to each other. And, if you want to learn, just email us and we'll let you in for a couple of weeks. And like I said, if you took a couple of weeks and it wasn't what you expected, or maybe we were talking too fast, and remember, it's not a pick service. It's not some scanner. It's just traders. And I'm pretty good at what I do now. I set you up for the best chance of success, and that is these earnings reversals around VWAP. And like I keep saying for the last however many years I've been trading this, if you just take those trades, you should come out ahead. Just whittle down the mistakes that you do. Stop with the overnights. Don't take losses overnight because you're hoping it gets better the next day. As you learned, it doesn't get better the next day. And here I am now 6 days into a terrible trade. I shouldn't be in it, but I am in it. And I got to fight my way through it. This is the kind of trade that people blow their accounts up on because you just don't want to take the loss. And then the loss gets bigger and bigger. And then you're forced to take the loss, which is more or less what's probably going to happen to me on Monday. And I'm ashamed. I'm very upset. But I can't get too down on myself because I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you know what you're doing here, right? It's only going to get worse, and it's probably going to get a lot worse, and it's probably not going to end out good. But you're getting yourself into this mess. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, all right, idiot, you know it's going to get worse, so you're going to be all pissed off a week from now. And here we are 6 days later, actually 7 days later now. And I'm dumb. What can I tell you? But man, oh man, if you just trade these reversals, I mean, Zim was just awesome. Palantir, baby. Palantir, we had the lotto play. You had the reversal on Palantir in the morning. You got paid on Cisco. You got paid on Palantir. We had the Qs. Got some TJX. I had the SE for a little bit. We were actively trading in a deadish kind of market. But you know what? I didn't lose on any of those trades. They were just miserable, and I like instant gratification. I don't like having to wait 3.5 hours to get paid 30 cents. Carvana? Usually it's 2 ticks and it's taken off and you're getting paid. Sitting there like I had to grind that GPS out. That was like almost like an hour and 45 minutes just to get 30 cents out of it. It was a grind because I was just on the wrong side of some of these trades fighting. But anyway, turned out all right. I think most of the people that understood what we were doing are going to stick around. Hopefully that's one of you. And again, if you have been misled, misinformed, call me. Call me. I'm just a normal dude. I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. And I'll tell you what you need to hear. And again, some people are off-put by me. They think I'm too condescending. I'm just being blunt and honest. If you tell me some of your trading styles, if you tell me what you think about trading, if you tell me some stuff, and I've heard those stories already, and I say, you're kind of delusional. You're saying all the wrong things right now. you might not actually want to be a trader because XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I know. I've heard every story. And I know what delusional traders sound like. I know what their words are. I know what they say. And, again, I don't know how to be any other way. I don't know how to be subtle. I don't even know what that word means. I'm not good at small talk either. That's why I don't do it. I just say what I mean what I say, and I say it in the most basic language because I don't have a thesaurus type of vernacular. You like that word, right? Vernacular. There's a big word for you. Woo-hoo, I'm fancy. All right. Have a great weekend. Be careful out there. I'll see you. I love you. Thanks for stopping in. And I appreciate everybody letting me rant and rave and being an emotional freaking turd like I was today. And that's what I was. I was vile myself. I feel dirty. But you know what? It was a battle. It's hard to be nice when I'm fucking getting torn apart and being just. All right. Thanks a lot. See ya.